Howdy folks, Grok the Duck here, and I'm having my revenge. Yep, I got nabbed by GrimCo, and they've been doing nasty experiments on me here in this facility. But I had my revenge here on GrimCo. I went ahead and broke through their defenses, their security systems, and yeah, that power system down in the basement. Meltdown. Let's call it that. Meltdown. And as you can see, the handiwork is continuing on some lingering explosions from some of the nasty drugs and chemicals going on here in GrimCo. And they nabbed me. They didn't realize who they were dealing with. They thought I was just some dumb duck, just like the rest of my cousins and brethren here on this planet. They didn't know that I had intelligence. And they know now. So, but that leaves me at this point where I'm just kind of stuck here. I'm not even sure which planet or moon I'm on. I'm gonna have to do something. Let's see, where can we go? I did manage to nab a few things, like some apples, which would help if I had teeth, but I don't. And I think what I need to do is get a little bit more distance from this. I'll just let that burn. I think that's an excellent idea. And I need to find out what's around here. I need to gather up some resources, find out what's available in this area. Ooh, hey, there's some berries. I wonder if these might be tasty. I'll keep an eye out and see if those are pretty tasty, and see if I can set me up a base. I don't have my ship because they took me out of that, so I'm gonna have to see what sort of resources. Oh, I didn't want to break that, but I'll take the berry anyway. I'm gonna have to see what I can do, and there's some animals I've noticed here in the area. These are sheep, and I've tried talking to them, but I didn't notice that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a little manure here. I've been pooping that out. I'm a duck. What did you say? But yeah, I'm gonna have to find me a place. Looking around here, let's see. Map-wise, I'm not really seeing much here. There's a bunch of trees here, some trees there. I'm gonna just investigate and see what I can find. I need to build up resources, get myself a spaceship going, and get off this place and get home. Yeah, see, this guy here, you'd think he would recognize me, but no, we've got to be something very similar to the same species, but he doesn't talk, and I don't know why. Oh well, I wonder if they've taken some of my people, and that's the result of the experiments they've been running on them. I don't know. They just don't talk, which is distressing. I guess I talk enough. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and keep looking around. We got some very interesting trees here. Not quite familiar with all of these. This looks like a willow. Willow's an interesting tree. I need to go ahead and investigate around what's available here. Up. Yeah. Ooh, got some lava there. That would be nice. The basement when I left it looked very much like that too. That'll teach them to mess with this duck. Yes, this is a fertile land, and we will thrive. We will rule over all this land, and we shall call it this land. So I figured this would be a good spot. I went ahead and did some terraforming. Here, let me show you where it is. If we zoom out a little bit, burn. I headed this direction and just kind of roamed around as fast as my stubby little web legs would take me. And I spotted this area right here. It's a nice clear area. It's got some lovely trees around, and there were a couple little bits of dirt that were higher, and I went ahead and trimmed those all down and filled up the area. So I've got a nice big flat area here to work with, except for the spot around the beehive. They're mean, and I don't like them at all. But I figured this would be a good spot to do my work. set up a base or some sort, and this tree bugs me, so we'll get rid of this tree. We don't need that. And there was something I noticed that was very interesting. Here, let's get rid of these logs. And I was sitting there looking and say, okay, what can I do here with this? And I noticed this, quests. So what about quests? Well, let's see, getting started. Let's take a look. Story time. Yep, we were imprisoned by the ones that created us. Well, I escaped out of here, and now we look for the stars. Well, I definitely want to go, get to the stars. That's definitely true. Let's see. Did I not complete you? Detect, submit. Hey, you should be done. Yes. Oh, hey, that opened up a bunch of stuff here. Chickens, have an egg. I've got an egg. Let's go ahead and claim. Ooh, I got something. Cool. Let's go back. I've got 8 pieces of wood. Okay, I don't have 8 pieces of wood. How much do I have at this point? I have 4. And this is taking a while to break down, but that's okay. So there's some things that should help in my quest to get out of here and head out into space. And one of the things I need to do is get me a good source of food. As you can see, I'm kind of having problems with that. And the other thing I wanted to do, let's grab my wood, let's turn. I wonder if that will actually count that I've gotten those 4. I'm not sure. I hope so. I spotted something over here, a little area with some water that I figured I could set up some stuff because as I've been picking up the chicken manure, that can get me this fertilized earth, which is a good thing to have. I just need one more piece. It'll come eventually. Anyway, let's see. I want to go ahead and make some sticks. Let's make a hoe real fast. No, not a pick. I want a hoe. And because what I can do down here, I can go ahead and hoe this dirt. Let's take my fertilized dirt and put that right here. And I wonder if I can hoe that as well. Because if I can, I will plant... No, not you. I will plant... Yes, I can hoe. Okay, so I'm going to turn this area here into my... probably not this back one, because I might fall and trample the crops, but we'll see. We've got a worm. 2 worms. Worms are delicious. I love worms. Let's see. I want some flax seeds. Flax seeds are great for getting string. And what else do I have? Rice seeds are good for food. Let's put 1 rice seed here. And then let's take these regular wheat seeds and toss them around. I'm curious to see how well that will work, if any differently. The rice seed, I like that for all sorts of good food. Let's see, I need a plate. Oh, I don't have enough to make a chest. All right, I need to get me some more wood around here. Oh, yes, hey, let me get these. I found some stuff as I was breaking tons and tons and tons of the weeds that were around here. Got some of these red orchids, and the interesting thing, it said plant that on to redstone, but I put it on the grass here, and it seems to be growing just fine. And I also found this ender lily. I'm curious to see what that's going to grow and make for me. And yeah, it's raining. Dang it! Don't you hate it when it rains? I do. It's really annoying. Let's go ahead and plant these trees. I'm going to need to get some more... Get those growing, get some more wood going. And let's see what we've got. Oh, hey, we've got this loot chest. Let's open it. Ooh, that's handy. We got some seeds, some bone meals. Pumpkin seeds is good. Not sure what we're going to do with those, but that's good. Let's take the pumpkin seeds. I don't really have... Oh, hey. We've got that worm and pumpkins. Let's try that. Let's keep it away from that thing, which was nasty. Maybe over here. Why not? Let's put the worm down right there. Because one of the things I know about worms is they make the dirt. Oh, hey, more worms. They make more worms. That's what they do. I'm going to sit there and take a pumpkin seed and put one right there. And I don't know if I want to put... I might put one over... Why not? Let's put one there, and we'll put another one here. Because I've got 3. We'll let those plant away, and those should grow some pumpkins, which would be handy to have. But the other thing I wanted to do real quick, let's go ahead and make some bowls, because I found some of this wild rice, and I thought that would be a nice thing. Oh, they don't stack? Well, that's not nice, but they definitely are. Since I don't have much by way of teeth, chewing an apple is difficult, but let's try this rice, because anybody can just eat a bowl of rice. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, and I got the bowl back. Well, that's good to know. It's not a very filling meal, but that's not bad. And the bowl stack. Okay, that's good. Okay, I need to get out of this rain. I need to go ahead and... Ooh, let's turn that into trees real quick. Hey, I like that. That's very nice. All right, grow, grow, grow. Well, cool. Okay, I've got some trees here. I'm going to go ahead and harvest a bunch of resources. I'm going to need a bunch of wood. Holy cow, why did my health go down? Oh, I think it's not my health going down. It's the fact that my health is building up that's eating down my saturation. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some harvesting of resources around here because I need stuff, and then see what I can build as far as a place to live, because I don't like rain on my feathers. It's just not much fun. Wet feathers? Ugh, smells bad. 9 hours later. But I've got some progress going here, which is very, very nice. And let me show it off real quick. I decided to switch from doing oak to doing the birch, just because I can plant it close together and I don't get the super talls. Those are kind of obnoxious. This is all now fertilized dirt in here, and boy, these things grow really, really fast. Boing. I found some melons, as well as the pumpkins, and then these, I showed off that I'd gotten a couple of these. Oh, hey, there we go. There was an extra seed. Oh, 3 seeds. Wow. Okay. These are going gangbusters, getting me this redstone stuff, and I'm suspecting I'm going to need a bunch of that in the future. You can see I've wandered around and gathered up some stuff. In fact, if we take a quick look at the map, yeah, when I say I wandered all over the place looking for things. And let's see, there was a jungle up. It was up here someplace, and I don't. Oh no, this little area right here I think was the jungle. I found a parrot, and I gave him something like 20 seeds, and he never became a friend of mine. I'm thinking maybe he just doesn't like ducks and makes him a racist. But I found a village up there, another village over here, and I found a village really close to where they were holding me. And I hadn't noticed that until I was wandering around, and maybe that's the jungle right there. That's the jungle. Anyway, these looked very similar to the guys that were holding me, except I couldn't understand them. They were just going and I don't know whether they're idiots or they're a different language. I have no idea. Couldn't understand them. Like I said, did a whole bunch of exploring, mainly because I was looking for good stuff to do things. Well, I've got the dark oak that I really like. I wanted some melons and finally found that. Some of the villagers had this stuff with bees, and so I've been breeding those and seeing what I can do with them. Just got 2 of them for right now. They've just been making some honey. This one seems to be making a whole lot more honey than this one, and I'm not quite sure why, but we'll explore that. Those have been going like gangbusters. Let's see what else I've been doing. Been fertilizing a bunch more of the dirt, and I think when I can put some water over here, I'll have this as my crop area rather than deep down in that pit over there. Oh, another one grew. Gimme. Let's see. Oh, something else I discovered that I think was pretty cool. Let's see, come over here to one of the trees. I noticed that if I crouch when I chop it with my axe, it breaks the entire tree as well as the leaves above it, and that's pretty cool. If I try to do it when it's really, really broken, and let's see how broken is this. Yeah, durability -1. If I try to chop it, it just does the one piece, and that's all it does. But if I try that, it was a little bit slower, and I got all of these. That's one of the reasons why I switched to birch here, because they chop down very, very quickly. Less straggly. I got a couple of the oaks that grew really, really huge, and the problem with them is I tried this little trick, and it worked with one of the trees. The other I had to chop all the way up manually until I was about 2/3 the way up, and then it busted all the rest, which was not much fun. These guys go down very nicely. Now it takes a whole lot longer, so let's crouch, and you can see the progress there, taking so much longer. But the end result is it just chops it all down, and yeah, it's massive durability hit on my axe, but that's okay. I'm guessing it's pretty much like what I would get if I were doing this manually anyway. So let's go ahead and toss that there. I found this. One of the villagers had this jam stuff. I've been eating berries because they're really easy to mash with my beak. Oh, give me that egg. I found some of this jam, which is pretty easy to get at too, and it does some stuff too. This one gives me some water breathing and some regeneration, which is very cool. And so I may have to go wander down into the water and see if I can do some exploring down there, see what's up with that. But I wanted to show that off. Let me dump off. Let's see, this is my living things stuff, as near as I could put it. This is just random treasury bits. Let's toss that out there. Oh, let's dump these things. Don't need these. And don't need that for right now. Do I have my jams in here? Or do I have my jams in here? I have my jams in here. Okay, let's toss the jam, because I don't want to use it unless I really need it. What was this? This is random blocks and stuff that I did a little bit of mining over there just to get the cobble. And thing that I've noticed, I've been roaming around here doing some late night, just sitting around, thinking about what sort of revenge I could wreak my rewengi on some of the scientists over there. Good sight is. And I noticed that all I'm seeing are these animals. Those are sheep. There's some, cousin ducks out there. We'll call them brothers. There's some chickens. And one of the things, let's take a look also at the quest book. Let's grab this and this, because the quest book talked about needing some compressed stone and some of these bundles of timber. And so let's go ahead. Oh, there we go. There's the quest. Let's take a look at the quests. This one right here, with these, I can get a starting house, which I'm going, okay, let's grab that. Let's go back. Let's claim the loot on that. And bees. Bee smoker, that requires some tin, which I don't have any of. Tech reborn, rubber. Oh, I think I can make some of that, because I found some rubber sap and some trees. So if I put, let's put that in there and put a couple sticks, rather than burning up all that charcoal. And sticks are easy to get. I can get lots and lots of wood. And rubber. Perfect. All right. Oh, that gave me that one. Cool. Let's look. There we go. That gives me a rubber sapling. Put that in there. I grabbed a bunch of the rubber saplings. Some of the villagers had that with it. So, oh, that didn't actually consume the bundle of timber. I thought it would. Huh. Okay. Let's see what we got in this loot chest. Ooh, that's very interesting. Iron is very, very interesting. That's the first iron I've got. Diamond horse armor. Huh. Okay. Well, let's put that in the ritzy stuff here. So iron, zombie flesh, bread. Ooh, I can eat bread. That's easy to eat. Beets, those go in there. Let's put that stuff. That's not really nature-y stuff. Let's put that over here, more technical stuff. All right, what I do want to do is put charcoal back in there. Oh, that time. Let's sleep through so it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. I'm curious about this prefab starting house. We've got this nice little area here. What can we do with it? Can I right-click it? Can I click it on the ground? Ooh. All right. House style, ranch style, loft style, hobbit style, desert style. Do I really have an option in this? Blocks. I kind of like that ranch style. That looks pretty cool. Let's preview it. Does it need all these blocks to be supplied? Or will it just make it? You know, I don't know. I think let's find out. Can I right click this? Oh, is this just a design? Well, it says prefab. That makes me think that it actually will build this. Can't you? What's this funky thing in here? I don't know what? It went away. Oh, I had to hit the build. Okay, let's do that. Let's come back here. That was kind of a good spot for it. Sheep, you may have problems here. Let's just build. Ooh, it did build it. Cool. All right, let's come in here. This is Grok DuckFarmer's house. Yes, it is. Sheep, are you in here? Oh, sorry, sheep. I think you were in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Well, this is very, very... Ooh. Whoa. Holy cow, that's going way down deep. That's very cool. That's very cool. All right, let's go ahead and tag that. I've got a spawn point. Now I don't need this other place as much. That's kind of cool. I like that. That gives me something to keep the rain off of my head, because I've been having way too much rain on me, and that's not fun at all. Let's see. Oh, something else that I needed to do. Let's dump off this stuff, and just for the heck of it, we'll dump that stuff off here for right now. I do want to go ahead and grab these things and these here. And this was something else that I was noticing, was that I was running around and I spotted some, for lack of a better word, some cousins that were out and about doing things. So this is just egg nests. Oh, hey, the teak grew. Well, let's go ahead and get you down real quick, because I like the look of that teak, but for right now, we just don't need you right here. Okay, anyway, so if I've got this here, if I've got these nests, let's come into here for right now, and we'll put these down, because one of the things I can do, this here, let's go back. One of the things is chickens. This over here, I need to start with making a colored egg, a red chicken egg, and it's going to get me some red dye back, which is, you know, okay. I've got eggs coming out all the time, and since I've been kind of sitting here for a while, you can see I've got a lot of eggs. That also has been getting me a bunch of the manure. This, as I was rolling around, I saw this flower that gives me those, which is kind of cool. Let's take an egg, and I think if I just combine these two, yeah, that gives me the red egg. And I can throw it to have a chance to spawn that chicken, but you know how little that really happens. So instead, with these here, I can go ahead and put the egg. Should be able to right click it right there, and over time this guy will go ahead and hatch into a red chicken. And I can do that with some of the other colors, but what I also have, let's see, I've got some wood on me right now. And I have a crafting station right there. Cool. Because I want to make a nesting pen, and for that I need planks. Okay, let's take and chop this down. Come with me. And let's make 2 sets of planks. I like the color of that teak. I like it a lot. And let's put the egg right there. And that gets me a nesting pen. And I think we will put the nesters right here. Let's go ahead and snag another one here too. Let's make 2 of these. Alrighty. Oh, there's my nest. I was wondering, why is it not making it? Okay, so now with those, I've got these here: flint chickens, sand chickens, log chickens, and bone white chickens. Now, one of the things that I'm really missing is iron, and I was looking at this and it says iron, flint, and bone white chickens will make iron chickens if they decide to be happy with each other. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys. I said I found them roaming around out in the map. The sand ones I finally found here. I roamed all over the place. I found bone white, I found the log ones, I found some flint ones, and then all of this hunting up here was me looking for sand. All through this desert and this desert, no sand. And down here, in this little area where it's snow, I got the sand. Yeah, go figure. I have no idea why that worked out that way, but it does. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can right-click with this this net, and the net was pretty easy to make. I just found some wood and made sticks, and there were some flax around, so I got the string, and so I was able to make these as I found them. Anyway, so if I right-click, no, that's not. Can't. Maybe if I if I crouch and click on it, then that goes ahead of it. Let's go ahead and put the flint guy, crouch and put them. So now these guys should, I believe, if they're close enough to each other, they will chat with each other, and maybe, you know, a little Chardonnay or some Barry White music or something like that, and they'll we may have some iron eggs dropped, which I will go ahead and breed up here, and we'll make some more. But I'm telling right now that this place, while it's nice, it's too small. I need to make a chicken house, because I think I'm going to be doing a bunch with these guys. I've tried talking with them. They don't talk either. But I think they're going to be dropping eggs and manure, as well as maybe some other stuff, like some bone meal and some flint from them too. But that certainly will work, and that'll get things going. I think I may make some of each of the color if I can find the dyes. I found some of the stuff for that. Oh, I can plant stuff right there, and the glass stops me from falling into the water, because again, wet feathers, not very nice, not very nice at all. All right, but this is going like gangbusters, and I'm really liking that. I think I may have a nap in my house, because, you know, it's nicer there, and see if I can collect up a little bit of more manure, because I need to turn all this dirt here into manure, and then figure out some way of getting water into there, because just got to do that. You know, I want to have plants in a nice orderly row rather than just kind of hiding down in there. And I'm going to need lots and lots and lots of wheat. I can tell that right now, because I need a bundle of hay, 3 of them for each of the nests I need, and each one of those nests are needed to make the the hatchery. You know, this thing, the nesting pen. That's what I'm looking for. And I have some wheat, but not a huge amount of wheat. That goes very quickly, and so gonna have to do some more of that. But I'm liking this little area. Gonna see what else I can do. But I think for right now, I've got a home. I've got some friends to take care of me. I've got some resources coming in. It's a good deal. And those scientists at GrimCo never know what's gonna hit them. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck here, playing a little Coop Life 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.